on Saturday night, and I am paper macheing this lovely piece of work, which will be for sale in the lobby. Just kidding. Yeah, no, it's due for my theory class, so I'm madly trying to paper mache so that hopefully this will be dry tomorrow so I can stain it. Yeah. You guys want some? So we're all in class. They've been given these pictures and we have to create a concept for them. There's some instructions on the board there, but basically we have to come up with the idea behind it and then create a new concept for our images. So we're all in class writing away madly trying to get these done before the end of class. Hey, it's Monday and I have nothing interesting to say. So instead I'll show you what I bought today at Home Depot. I bought the Tim the Toolman Taylor glue guns of all glue guns. This guy right here. Got dual settings and a, you know, trigger and a cord. Yay! Okay, just kidding. I also got some refill glue sticks. Yeah. A little junior hacksaw. It's like so tiny, but it's perfect for just cutting up like little wood samples or whatever, and a paintbrush so I can stain my tree. Oh, and of course the all-important stain. And my tree, I just added a little bit more to it right now. It's just downstairs drying, and that's all I had to say this Monday. It's Spicy Tuesday and we're back to the Matrix. Yay! This program that they handed out is huge, like it's a package. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on this all day today. So which one do you want to do? I kind of like, which one, this one? This one, just because like you have like all of these like little tiny rooms that are kind of off in the corner, that like because the space is really awkward to plan, and those little rooms fit in good there, whereas like all the other big rooms, they've got a lot of window space and they've got a lot of space that we can work with. I think this one's gonna be easier to plan. Whoever said space planning was easy was a dirty, rotten liar. Okay, so after copious amounts of trays, we finally, I think, got a plan blocked out. Okay, so this is before. Dun dun dun. Which you can't really see. There we go. And the after. Dun, beautiful. Dun, dun. So pretty. Great job. Okay, just on class for today, I stayed after class and worked on AutoCAD and 3D render. It was kind of good because the whole class was there, and like some people who didn't know what they were doing could help others that did know what they were doing. But we were all there basically cursing out the crabgrass because none of our drawings are working. We've got a midterm Thursday on a program we've only had 3 classes on, and that's about it. I don't know. On my way home. Okay, so you guys know how much I love packages, so looky what came in the mail! Ah, I'm so excited! What came in the mail? It's these dog tags that I ordered. The reason I got them is because I thought for Halloween I was going to be Margaret Houlihan for Halloween, but that might change. I'm thinking of being Where's Waldo now, but I'll let you know. Okay, so just in AutoCAD, we're working on our drawings. I've had huge problems with my hatch down here not working. I've had to like explode it, trim everything out, make it a block again. Anyways, just really frustrating, not to mention very cold because bad example of design is that vent right there. It hits this wall, travels all the way down, and freezes me. Just home, really last minute, real quick. I'm just gonna put my auction project together and then get dinner on the go, study for a midterm, and get my 3D rendering done for tomorrow, and possibly work on our proposal. Good news though, Friday we don't have any class, so 4-day weekend. Super excited about that. Okay, tree before. The tree before I mount it, all stained and lacquered from last night. Okay, so there's the final thing. There's the hang tag for it that I made out of a book cover, one of the book covers that I used. And I included a necklace that I made out of chandelier crystals, like old chandelier crystals like that. And a toothbrush that I actually bent into a bracelet. So that's pretty cool. The toothbrush is new, so I know it's not completely recycled, but who wants to have an old toothbrush on their wrist? Especially one that isn't theirs. So there's the project. Hope you liked it. really don't feel like vlogging right now. Just a little update, it's Thursday, and we just got out of our 3D rendering midterm, which was completely unfair just because we've had like 3 classes in it, and none of us really know what was going on. It was brutal. I lost my drawing about 30 minutes to the end of the midterm, and had to get my teacher to find it. Luckily he found it because I hadn't saved it at all. And so now I'm just heating up my lunch, and then we're gonna head over to our auction site and then talk to people about our stuff, and then from there we're gonna head out, go downtown to the Gaining Grounds conference, that's what it's called, and see what's going on there. But anyways, really stressful morning. I showed up with my auction project half an hour early like I was supposed to, came here only to find out that my drawing for AutoCAD that was supposed to be handed in, I'd done something wrong, couldn't find it, whatever. Just, yeah, in total, really stressful day, and I can't wait for it to end. Okay, so here's all our projects. Don't destroy it.
Am I destroying it? It's supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to take it out.
Are you?
Yeah. Like they're supposed to be the rule, but she said it was included.
The chest set's super cool.
Does this come apart at all?
And there's my tree, all done. And the urinal chair. Dun, dun, dun. So that's actually the building that we're working on in Space Seats. That one right up there. That glass one. That's what we're working on in Space Sea, the floor plan for that one. I just looked at the Gaining Grounds conference and should be good. Came home yesterday to tell you about what happened at the conference, but just because I was really busy and stuff. But I'll tell you now, we went to the Gaining Grounds conference downtown Vancouver at the BCIT campus. And my group went to the Paths to Healing Cities, I think. And I thought it was going to be really good. I thought it was about, you know, 6 cities and like buildings that aren't green and like how we can pull together as a city and make it better, which it kind of was. But honestly, I gotta say, I was really unimpressed. Our speaker showed up and started talking, and seriously, this lady was a fucking fruitcake. She was all like, she was swaying and she'd be like, thank you. And I was supposed to take notes, but I had nothing that was like substantial enough or made sense enough to actually take notes on, so I just kind of wrote how crazy she was. Oh yeah, one of the things, she had her lunch and she asked us, she's like, I hope it's all okay if I put my lunch on the chair beside me. I just don't want to put it on the floor because it's a living thing. And I was like, what? Living thing? I'm like, it's food, eat it. Put it on the floor, do whatever. And it was just so bizarre. It felt like group therapy, and at the end we all held hands and closed our eyes and kind of swayed and thanked Mother Earth, and it was just so ridiculous. It wasn't even a conference at all. It was just basically like a group session where we all sat around and talked about what we thought we could do. And she'd ask us, oh, how are you feeling in this moment? What's one word that would describe you? And we came around the circle, I was like, stressed. One other person said disappointed. I was like, whoa. I'm glad she said it because I couldn't have. So yeah, all in all, it was hilarious. I don't know if I should take her for real or not. I just had no idea. I kept looking across the circle to like my classmates, and we'd kind of look at each other and be like, is this really happening? Is she really serious? And we kind of like try not to laugh, but it was just so hard. If I could give you any image that would kind of describe what she looked like and how she acted, it'd be like Professor Trelawney from Harry Potter, who, if you guys don't know, this is what she looks like. Just like that. Like, this lady was like nuts. Like, I'm not even kidding. I wish I'd gone to a better seminar or something that would have been worth the $8 to park for 2 hours. Super crazy rates. Like, I didn't know downtown parking was that bad, but apparently it is. Yeah, I was just glad. As soon as it was over, I got out of there as fast as I could. Downstairs to wait for a classmate by our car, and as I'm standing there on the street, you know, just waiting, looking around, and I kind of like look over to my left, and I'm like, oh, like, oh my gosh, is that who I think it is? I was like, no way, it can't be. So then Jimmy and Anthony were having a smoke kind of behind me, so I walked over, I'm like, guys, guess who it is? I think I know who that is. And they're like, well, who is it? And I was like, do you guys watch Canada's Next Top Model? And they're like, no. And I'm like, dude, it's the runner-up from Cycle 3. I swear it is. And so then they're like, ask her. I'm like, no, I can't. So then Anthony goes over and he asks her, he's like, are you from Canada's Next Top Model? And she's like, actually, I am. And I was like, yes, I knew it. I was so excited. And I went over and talked to her, and it was Linsay. Linsay Wellier, I think it is. So that's Megan, who won season 3. There's Nikita, the runner-up, which... Interesting fact, I also kind of know Nikita in a way because one of my roommates actually went to high school with her, which is totally crazy to think about. But anyways, yeah, so Megan won, and then Nikita was 3rd place, and Linsay was 2nd place, so she's the runner-up. And that's who I got to talk to yesterday. She was like so chill. It was awesome. I'm so bummed though. It was such a vlog moment, and I was just so starstruck. I was just like, ugh. I didn't even think to get a picture or like get a videotape with her, so I'm kind of disappointed at myself about that. But so that's really all that happened yesterday, other than after school we all kind of went to Anthony's, or a bunch of us went to Anthony's and hung out and played some sociables, so I'll put some clips into that. Okay, so we got these chip bags, and they're decomposable, but they're so noisy! What do you got? Six. One person has to consume 2 drinks.
Oh man! Oh shit! That's good, Pearl.
Who are you gonna choose? Pearl. Yeah. Jimmy got 10. So you have the rule of no drink, or drunk, and I just said all 3. Zoom. Yep. Story time.
One girl.
One girl did. One girl did
One girl did boy.
This is gonna be interesting, bro.
One girl did a boy.
One girl did a boy.
Just say it.
Anthony's Boxman.
Yeah.
Straw. The Tim. Wait, Tom Russell.
Please hang up and try again.